I'm giving a $10,000 secret away in this video that got me a $10,000 job, and you're going to get access to this information for free because I believe that it's going to help you get more customers, which is going to help you make more money. But the key to understanding this secret is going to be utilizing this video with consistency. If you want to sell more jobs, this video could be worth $10,000 to you if you watch until the end and implement the 2 things that I'm going to be teaching. But before that, if you're someone that's interested in getting access to high-level in-person training for asphalt maintenance, such as crack filling, seal coating, and striping, right now we're doing discounts on in-person training. If you're serious, send me a text message letting me know that you're interested in getting trained up, and we can have a conversation about getting you started. The price isn't cheap, but it's worth the investment. People are coming from all over the country because they want to fast-track their growth, success, and profitability. But if you're not really interested in spending the money, you can always check out the How to Stripe course. It's a lot cheaper, and I can still give you a great discount on the entire bundle if you reach out and text me. Let's get to the video. In this video, I am bringing you along with me to look at a seal coating job that we're doing for one of our customers. But how I got this job is very, very interesting. At the beginning of this year, this church called me off of our Google business profile listing. I came out here, gave them a quote, and didn't hear anything back. Well, automatically, when I don't hear anything back, the first thing that I think about is they were probably price shopping me. My price was too expensive. Well, I don't hear anything back from this property for about 6 months. This church is about 4.5 miles away from my house. So I thought, well, let me just stop by and see if they've got the property serviced. Come to find out, as I'm driving past handing out flyers for residential and commercial seal coating, I passed this property and it still had yet to be seal coated. Initially, whenever I was dealing with my point of contact, he was the one that asked me for a price, and I thought, well, even though I haven't heard anything back from him, I know what I'll do. I'll just drop off a flyer. So then I came by the property, dropped off a flyer, and then about 3 days later, when I'm on another seal coating job, he calls me back. And it took about 6 months for us to land this job. It is about a 20,000 plus square foot parking lot with the whole entire works: crack fill, seal coat, and stripe. And most of the time, when I don't hear anything back, people always tell me, leave it alone, don't follow up, move on to the next one. But this is my philosophy. If property owners are gonna call me, causing me to waste my time, gas, resources, effort, energy, then you better believe if you call me to service your parking lot, I will relentlessly follow up until you tell me to stop or that you have went with somebody else for the service. Because sometimes it's just not in the budget, other times people just want to quote, but then other times things just get lost in the weeds. Well, come to find out, they put it off. When they seen the flyer on their door, not only did they know that the property was bad, but they also could probably tell that everybody else in the community could tell that the property was looking bad as well. I am a lot more expensive than all of my other competitors. There is a reason for that. So initially, my quote came in at about $12,000. Then he called me and said that he had also gotten a previous quote and it fell around $10,000. I said, I'll drop it down. I'd already given him a 10% discount for being at church because I am a believer and I do that for schools and churches. But I said, if you book with me this week, I'll give you another discount. Let's lock it in. Let's get it on the schedule. Let's get it taken care of. What do you know? Calls me back. They approve the price. We come out to crack fill, seal coat, and stripe it. This is the first phase. It is 2 phases. As you can see in an L-shaped parking lot right here, the east side is running north-south, and the south side of the property running east-west is going to be phase 2. Overall, it's about $2,000 in supplies, $8,000 profit after the initial discounts, and not too bad for a couple days work. And so what you need to do when you're dealing with your customers is consistently follow up. If I would have just listened to everybody else with their negative attitudes when they say, just leave it alone, don't call anyone, I wouldn't have got this job. And I find it funny that this is in fact the second seal coating job that I got this year by staying consistent, always following up, and essentially remaining in the eye of the prospective customer. Because the more often they see you, the more likely they are to utilize you for the service. So always follow up with people until they tell you no. And when we follow up, it's not that we're trying to badger them, but from a business perspective, if people do not have, if people call you out wanting you to perform a service, and by utilizing consistency and follow-ups, this is going to make you way, way better. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We will see you in the next video.